do, do. Hey there. I love my dog Holly very, very much. I love her very, very much. But boy, this girl leaves a lot of hair around the house. Good morning, Laura. This girl leaves a lot of hair around the house. You know, I got to sweep. Fortunately, I live in a small home. Merry Christmas to you all, and thank you for joining. Fortunately, I live in a... Good morning, Julie. I live in a small home here in Naperville, Illinois. A very small home. Doesn't take me too long to clean. But every time I sweep, and I guess because it's small, the mess that is my dog Holly is concentrated in such a small area. Like, she's kind of a hairy dog right now. I haven't taken her to the groomer in, I don't even know, 6 months probably. So her hair's growing out a little bit. And she goes out and plays and runs around and brings it all back into my little home. And it falls off her body into clumps like this that I just saw on the floor as I was sitting down. But anyway, let me have a little sip of water. Let me grab my coffee cup, grab my fur ball, and... Oh, hey, I'm sorry about the divorce, McDonut. You follow me and then unfollow me a lot. Because I think I see you follow me like every other day. It's cool. You do whatever you want. But thank you anyway for watching. Good morning to you. All right, well, let's just start with people that aren't invited anymore for some reason. I don't know why people would start that way. Thank you so much for following the host, Lois. Merry Christmas to you, White Dog Frog. Merry Christmas to you, Madison. Thank you for following. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. This is a little show I've been doing for quite some time. I've been doing it for about 3.5 years. Creeping up on 4. I mean, not really creeping up on 4. It'll be 4 in June. That's still next year. And it's a show about me talking and sharing some, just show about me talking and sharing some experiences and moving forward and going on and finding joy and looking, realizing that happiness is in the moment and moving forward and feeling good. But for those that have been watching a while, you know it is also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I had a great night's sleep last night. I brewed up this pot of coffee at about 6 o'clock this morning, about 6:15, when I spilled a little on my sink. At about 6:15, when Holly finally convinced me, you're going on the bottom of a cup that I'm carrying into my other room, convinced me to get out of bed. She was excited. I think she heard Santa's sleigh on my roof. Poor Santa. I'll give you a quick tour of where I'm at. I don't have a fireplace, which makes me a little bit sad because I like burning things. I'm going to give you a quick tour of what we're looking at outside. It's a cold day. It's 1 degree. That's right, 1, which is the warmest we've had in a few days. And look at the sun coming up. I don't know if you can see it behind me. It's pretty out there. Something so pretty about a really cold day. It's always sunny. And Holly and I, here's my dog Holly. She's one of my co-stars. I'm at Naperville, Illinois, which is about 35 miles west of Chicago. And it's a town of about 150,000. And hello, White Dog, 60 degrees. We got varying temperatures all over. Good morning, Merry Christmas, Joy. Thank you for joining. Holly and I just got back from a nice walk, and we hadn't gone for much of a walk over the last. Good morning, Yvonne. In a couple of week or so ago, I was very sick. I don't think Holly understands sickness. I would lay on the couch, barely moving, coughing, feeling achy, feeling stuffy, and she'd come up with all the joy that a dog will have and stick me with her cold nose. And I go, Holly, I'm sick. Leave me alone. I can't take you for a walk. Go to the backyard today. She'd go to the backyard, but very begrudgingly. So anyway, here we are almost 2 weeks later, week and a half later. I'm starting to feel better, starting to feel healthier. And Holly and I just got back from a nice walk around the school a little ways away, and it was probably about a 1.5 mile walk, and we were the only people out. It's kind of neat. I knocked on my neighbor's door, wished her a Merry Christmas as I was heading out because I saw her working on her computer. And it's kind of pretty. It's kind of like an Arctic tundra. Tundra's a fun word. Anyway, before I talk too long on this Christmas morning, let me have a little sip of coffee. I hope wherever you guys are, whatever you guys are doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you. Cheers to us. Oh, it's the Sumatra, the Starbucks Sumatra, unflavored. I usually have flavored coffee. Good morning, Terry from Naperville, from Tamarack, if I remember. White Dog Frog, watch my morning video. I do a morning video every day. And I've struggled a lot in my life with some depression. Hello, Lord. And anxiety and struggles. And I realized it a couple of years ago that I'd kind of dealt with depression and anxiety all my life by drinking alcohol and smoking a fair amount of pot. But, and neither are great coping mechanisms. And I think so many people do it. And I used to think in the back of my mind, and I don't want to get, anytime I say anything, a million people get all upset at me. I always thought maybe I was an alcoholic. I tell you what, I stopped drinking 14 months ago. Yeah, they're just a Band-Aid. They're just a Band-Aid. They're just a Band-Aid. And it's been easy. Yeah, I did, Lord. It's been easy. Hello from Michigan. Well, Hot Wheels, you do you. And, listening to me wouldn't stop you from smoking, and my goal isn't to stop you from smoking. For me, it wasn't working. For me, I was barely leaving the couch. My wife and I were hating each other. We didn't like being around each other, but we never got up and did anything or got anywhere or made our lives better in any way, because the easiest way we thought to make our lives better was go into the garage and smoke some pot, and then I'd start drinking a half an hour later, and then 12 hours later, we'd fall asleep and start it all over again. And just not the way I wanted to go on living. And it's not the way I want to go on living. And I wasn't happy, and I was in a dark place, and then I kind of put it aside. And it's been really easy. I just realized I wasn't addressing my anxiety or depression or whatever. I was just kind of burying it, like somebody said a minute ago, kind of a Band-Aid. But I don't want to make this Christmas show a talk about Heinekens or pot. Yeah, it was. I was really done, I think. I was really done. I still like to smell. Yeah, Chris, for me it is too. For me it is too. Life's not perfect when you give up, Ooh, I do like Portillo's. How can you not like Portillo's? I don't know. Is it a national chain? I know they're here in Chicago. Somebody just asked if I like Portillo's. They make big Italian beef sandwiches and huge sausage sandwiches and give out huge milkshakes. And I'm not going to sing happy birthday to Jesus. That would almost seem sacrilegious. But if anyone's birthday it is today, I will sing happy birthday to them. About 3 weeks ago, a regular watcher hopped on my show, said it was his birthday. His name's Captain Kenny, one of my happiest, friendliest, sweetest followers of the page. And ever since then, when it's somebody's birthday, a big prime rib. I love meat. I love meat. I love meat. I posted a video the other day, and most of my videos, I do a live show every morning at 8 o'clock. Let me have another sip of coffee. I'm still married, but I'm going through a divorce. I'm separated for about a year, and hopefully we'll get things wrapped up in the next couple months. But that aside, I post a lot of videos. I go live every morning here on TikTok at 8 o'clock. And from those videos, I watch them again and edit them and cut out little bits and pieces of them and add some music and add some words and make other videos out of them. And I did a video the other day, could I date a woman that was a drinker, drank alcohol? And I don't know if I could or couldn't, or would or wouldn't. I certainly could. I wouldn't want her to get hammered. I don't think I would start drinking again. But either way, I wondered if I could. And just now, somebody said they're cooking a big prime rib, and I got so excited. I was like Pavlov's dog with my mouth watering. I don't know if I take requests. I don't even know if I could sing all the Jingle Bells. Good morning, Tara Jane. Lauren, please. Please, I sang you happy birthday the other day. You've now asked me to sing songs about 6 times on this live video. Where was I? Oh, somebody talked about cooking prime rib, and I got so excited. I don't know. I could date a vegetarian, I think. But I don't know that I could date a vegan. I don't know what you guys think, because I really like meat. I really like meat. And I think a vegetarian is just somebody that passes on meat and opts for vegetables and stuff that's grown in the ground. But I think a vegan is a more, political or militaristic position on it. And I kind of parallel it, and this might confuse you. Ooh, roast beef, I could eat it all. My favorite food is meat lasagna with meat sauce. I love it. I kind of parallel veganism, and I don't hate me. People always seem to get so mad when I say anything, but veganism is to meat eating as atheism is to religion, if that makes sense to you. Because, if you don't believe in God or religion or whatever, and you're agnostic because you just don't give a darn, I get it. But atheism, and again, I'm not thumping the Bible here. These are just my thoughts on a Christmas. Atheism seems like really against it. Really against religion. They not only do they not believe, but they don't want anybody to believe. And they think it's an affront that anybody does. And I kind of feel that way about vegans. I've got a friend that's a vegan. I asked her once if she'd date a non-vegan. I think she said yeah, but she said most of the guys she dates are kind of in the process of becoming, because she really, is really emphatic. Sally, tell me it is. Where are you calling from? Lord, you do competitive cheering just like my daughter? Awesome. I wonder what level you are. I don't even know what level my daughter is, but she's great and she's awesome. Hold on. We got somebody that says it's their birthday. How is it, Sally, being born on Christmas? How was life as a Christmas baby? My stepdaughter from my second wife. Good morning, Keith. You're level 3. Way to go. I think that's what my daughter Morgie was last year, maybe. She might be level 4 or 5. I don't even know. I don't know the levels too much, but I think level 3 might have been where she was. So cool. It's so cool. It's so cool. Well, we got a lot of people joining today. I didn't know how many people would tune in. Not one person has commented about my hat. It's funny, I do a morning video, and somebody said something about being depressed today, and I started talking about drinking alcohol. I think my video I did this morning was pretty good. And when I had my hat on for most of it, it was broken this way. I don't know that you guys can tell, but I have a rather large head. I wear like a size 7 and 5/8 hat. And I prefer to not wear fitted hats. Let me tell you about that. Because a fitted hat works great if you got hair. Thank you, Lord. Sally, is it really your birthday? I'm still possible ready to sing your song. Burritos. Somebody asked tacos or burritos. Burritos are just big tacos with some beans. So I'll go for the big one all the time. I love a burrito. Somebody asked my favorite food. I mean, I like tacos too. Well, okay, Sally. Hey, all right. Well, first of all, it is my very special. Are you following me, Sally Cox Peterson from Wisconsin? I think poor Sally gets ripped off a little bit. I've heard again, my stepdaughter's born on Christmas as well. And so they're kind of at my wife's home, they're kind of doing a joint birthday / Christmas morning for her. I don't know how that feels. I don't know how that feels, but I think personally I might feel a little gypped. And I don't want Sally to feel gypped on her birthday, this special day for her. So it's Sally Cox Peterson's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sally Cox Peterson. Happy birthday to you and many more. Sally, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. You're up in Wisconsin. So you got to be colder than it is here. It's 1 degree here in Naperville. Lord, and have a great time. Merry Christmas to you. I hope you get everything you want. It's got to be cold up there in Wisconsin. It's got to be cold up there in Wisconsin. Oh, you're welcome, Sally. Happy birthday to you and Merry Christmas. And, don't go unless you want to go. You can go. People can come and go as they please. Look, Sally, you're getting birthday wishes. You're getting birthday wishes. Ham or turkey? Ham or turkey? Turkey's great on Thanksgiving. Turkey's great with stuffing. Ham's great. About 15 years ago, I was married to my first wife, and somebody got us I don't know, somehow, some way we got like a whole ham. And my first wife didn't eat red meat, and ham's kind of, red meat-ish. She'd eat chicken, I think, but didn't eat ham. And we got like a whole ham. And I still love ham. It's great, like with eggs and breakfast and hash browns and pancakes and all that sort of stuff. And I love ham. Ham sandwiches are great. But anytime I think of ham, I think of that like the next couple of weeks after we got that whole ham. And I don't like wasting things. I don't know if it's because I'm cheap or I was raised with, in a fairly sizable family, 2 older brothers, and we all ate a lot, and there was only so much food, so we had to eat it and didn't want to waste any. But I didn't want to waste this ham. I didn't want to let it go. And so every meal I would cut off, because a ham's like, 20 pounds, 10 pounds, 15 pounds. That's a lot of ham for one man. And so, I guess ham I prefer over turkey. Turkey's great with Thanksgiving and gravy. And my breakfast yesterday was awesome. I went out with 2 buddies, and I had country fried steak. I had 2 eggs. I had a ton of hash browns and pancakes. I mentioned yesterday I might get some toast. I went for the pancakes. When you go to breakfast joints, it's strange. They either offer you toast or pancakes. Toast is a nice side for your breakfast, and it is enjoyable dipping toast in the yolk, I will say that. But pancakes are a meal in and of themselves, are they not? I think they are. So I generally opt for the pancakes. And they often will offer hash browns or like fruit. I laugh at them when they offer me my fruit. First of all, I have 2 oranges and a banana every morning. And secondly, so I can have my own fruit at my own house. But I can't make those delicious diner-type hash browns. You know what I'm saying? Merry Christmas, naughty kitty. Terry, what are my plans for the day? Well, first of all, I guess you're probably wondering Christmas plans. I am picking up my son, and at around noon today, I got a little angel of love named Augie. And I'm going to go pick him up. I'm going to bring him back here. Going to celebrate Christmas with him. And my 2 daughters from my first wife, which are 16 and 13, are coming over. And, excuse me, as I have a tendency to do, I do last minute shopping. And did my shopping yesterday. And my daughters, very similar things. And, I hope they like them. I hope we have fun. I invited my neighbor over. I live next to a sweet retired lady who lives by herself, but I knocked on her door while I was going for a walk this morning, and she already has plans, so that made me happy. I have a friend that lives in the north suburbs that lives with her dog, and I invited her and her dog to come down. I don't want anybody to be alone on Christmas that doesn't want to be alone. And I talked about it on my morning video. I don't think Christmas is necessarily about family or gifts or anything. It's just knowing you're loved. And I want everyone to know they're loved, even if they don't feel it all the time. I mentioned it yesterday. I went to church yesterday and had a really nice time at the service. And it was a really beautiful service as I go to the Yellow Box in Naperville. And it's called Community Christian is its real name. But it's this huge yellow box. The shape of the outside is yellow. The shape's not yellow. The color is yellow. Well, it's unfortunate, UFC. Get some coffee. Get some treats. I've already had 2 donuts this morning. The other day, I went shopping with my little angel Augie on Thursday, and we were going through the grocery store, and there was a box of donuts, and there was 8 in the box. They were Entenmann's, if you guys know what that is. And I almost didn't buy them because I'm going, we don't need 8. Boy, I needed 8. I'll tell you what, they lasted several days, and they were good this morning. They made me happy every morning. I should buy a box of donuts twice a week. Probably not the healthiest breakfast, but boy, it's a great way to start your day. So anyway, back to my plans. Gonna do Christmas with my kids. Going to maybe have a person or 2 over, and just going to look forward to it and enjoy the day. And I doubt I will go live with him later today. I can't, I've already done a morning video, and I'm already going live, and it is Christmas, and I doubt I will go live with him later today. He is a cutie. He is a little angel. He's a little nugget of love. And he's the funnest guy to cuddle with. God gave him to me because my daughters used to like to cuddle. I know. Kids grow out of cuddling with their dad. If my daughters were watching, they'd go, Dad's weird. But we used to cuddle up and watch movies and get popcorn and treats and candy and watch Barbie movies or American Girl movies or what have you. And then they got, to their tween age and suddenly didn't want to cuddle with their dad anymore. I don't cuddle with my dad anymore, so I don't totally blame him. But either way, my little nugget of love, Augie, who's 19 months, almost 20 months, is a little angel, and he loves cuddling with his dad and kind of pawing it at his dad's face and watching TV and kind of just being cute and loving. And again, I think God gave him to me for a reason. No, thank you, Sally. Happy birthday to you. Thank you all for joining. I so enjoy this. I got on TikTok 13 months ago, and it's kind of, my page is starting to grow. My page is starting to grow, and it feels kind of good. I started this show about 3.5 years ago on another social media platform. I had just moved, gotten thrown out of a house by the woman of my dreams, and lived in a dark apartment and was missing the woman and missing the house and missing Holly and missing a bunch of stuff in life, and realized talking about my stuff made me feel a little better. For some reason, started doing it live every Saturday morning on a different social media platform. Here I am 3.5 years later, just kind of sharing stuff. Sometimes it's happy, sometimes it's sad. Sometimes it's just hot coffee. Sometimes it's talking my dog or my little nugget of love, or my house or Naperville, or just whatever, wherever the conversation goes. And what's so fun about this live is you guys pop on and ask questions and keep the conversation going and keep it flowing. And somebody just asked iced or hot coffee. I'm certainly drinking hot coffee right now. I've been known to have an iced coffee in the summer, but by far and away, I drink probably 95% of my coffee would be hot. Somebody asked Dutch, and I do not know what that means. You mean, am I Dutch? I'm not Dutch. My mother grew up in Scotland, and so I'm mostly Scottish. I'm a little bit Irish. You do you, Italian beauty. I've been a silent listener for a while, and so I'm mostly Scottish. I'm a little bit Irish. You do you, Italian beauty. I've been a silent listener for a while. I'm happy I spoke. Oh, Sally, well, thank you for being a silent listener, but I'm glad you spoke up too, especially on your birthday. I got to sing for you. Do I look Dutch? Well, Holland, or the Netherlands, I believe is where Dutch people are from. And they wear the little wood clogs, and is very close to Scotland. I'm not freezing loving Midwest. For those that are wondering if I have hair, I do not have hair. I don't know. Let's put this hat back on. It's kind of nice. I went outside. I kind of wanted to wear it on my dog walk this morning to spread cheer, although I didn't see anybody. But it's kind of a cheap hat. My daughters a couple weeks ago came over and brought, UFC. I've been working a seasonal job. I want to find a job that I can do full time and that I enjoy, and I'm looking for that right now. And it was weird. I didn't have to work yesterday or Friday, which was strange, and I was expecting to. And it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. I mean, I need the work, I need the money, but having Christmas Eve off so I could take care of some things was really nice. So I enjoyed my day yesterday. I'm looking forward to my day today. I still have plenty of coffee to drink and make. I still have gifts to wrap. I have gifts to hide. I have food to eat. I'm going to make Holly a special meal or two. She might be a little bored of dog food. Don't tell her. Nothing that special. Nothing that special. But if you're a dog, shave it. Somebody said they're losing hair at 28. Do you have any tips for me? Shave it. Do it today. I have huge tips. I've got huge tips for you. Somebody said you've got 430. I do not know what that means. Shave your head today. Go do it today. I was losing my hair in the 90s. I was a stockbroker out of college, and I had a very stressful job, and I think I've never had a good, healthy way of dealing with stress. So the stress of the job was eating me alive. I would use clippers and cut it down and get shorter and shorter. I went from a 6 to a 4 to a 2 blade to 0 blade. But I'll tell you what, I don't know that I would take my hair back. I really don't. But when you're in your 20s and you're single and your hair's thinning, and I was looking at Rogaine. I thought about trying Rogaine, looking at all options, and I don't consider there really to be any options except shave your head. A comb over is certainly not a good look. Sorry for anybody out there with a comb over. A toupee, I think, is not a good look. I don't think hair by whatever those companies that put hair in your head is a good look. So UFC, I would shave your head. Does that make sense? Women, would you agree? Or men? I don't know. These are my thoughts. I'd barely take hair back. I really would, I'm going to take a nice hot bath in a little bit, but I haven't showered today, and you can't tell. I can put a hat on and off, and it doesn't mess my hair. Yeah, well then shave it. Then shave it, UFC. Thank you. I've heard that my head's in good shape, but even if it wasn't, I still think you shave your head. Do it. UFC, your life's going to change for the better. Yeah, the real legendary Limey. I agree. Your life will change, because I can't tell you. I feel very comfortable like this. I felt horrible in my 20s when I was single and my hair was thinning. I was thinking, gosh, I'm ugly. No woman's ever going to like me. I'm never going to be married. I'm never going to have kids. These are the thoughts. And again, I talk about my bad, thank you, soft or self-talk. But let me tell you, if you got bad self-talk and your hair's thinning, whoa. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Ding, ding, ding. Happy holidays. I don't even know. Mary Bell keeps ringing. Happy holidays to you. This is kind of fun. I'm so excited about my day. Don't know what I'm going to do for the next few hours, but again, I'm probably taking a hot bath. Isn't this... Why did you shave? I do not understand the question, Don. Why does the temperature of the day impact my shaving? Hello from the Philippines. Oh, I'm sorry your Christmas is so sad. Know that you are loved. Know that you are not alone. Know that there's a reason you are where you are at today. And I am sorry to hear you're sad. And I hope you find a little love, a little joy within. I don't think we can rely on others to fill that void. I don't think we can properly be in a good relationship. I know I couldn't until I learned to love myself, and I'm still working on it. But if you're in a relationship because you need another person to validate you, when there's issues in that relationship, you're going to be in trouble. So somehow, some way, somewhere, and believe me, I know about being sad, so I'm not judging at all. But I'm hoping you realize you're not alone. A lot of people go through challenges. The holidays can be tough on many, especially people that are alone on this day. Oh, I shave every day. Matt Perry joined for Christmas. I do tacos. What am I serving for dinner? I don't even know what I'm serving for dinner. I don't know what I'm serving for dinner. I have a bunch of food. Nothing fancy. Certainly nothing fancy. I mean, I'm not going to cook a roast or cook a turkey or cook a ham. I promise you that. I might cook a frozen pizza. I might bring out appetizers. I might bring out chocolate. I might cook up little chicken patties and chop them up. I might make hot dogs. I might make pasta. I don't have the fixings for tacos, but tacos are delicious. Wow, when you call it pain, that hurts, Clarice. Man, so I got some friends and family that look very... Roll over, no, not at all, and you look very handsome. I got some friends and family that look very... I don't know what you mean, Kathy, but I appreciate it. You guys want to see Holly? I don't know how long I'm going to talk to you guys today. Here's Holly. She's cold chilling. Again, we just went on a nice walk. She's feeling pretty good. She hadn't gotten much walks from her dad in a while. And I've talked for 36 minutes, and I've really enjoyed it. I always debate, should I go live today? Should I do my morning video? I'm going to pop out my hat. Got to leave you feeling Christmassy. Always kind of debate it every morning, and never sure if I'm going to, but I always feel better when I do. And kind of therapy for me. And I'm actually, Keith, I'm just drinking regular coffee. No, I forgot to get Holly a present. I got my girls presents. I'm going to just make some special food for Holly. Well, okay, Kathy, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Well, this is fun. This is fun. Hey, Dudley, thank you so much for following the host. I really enjoy TikTok. I'd like to do something. Will I watch the Packer game today? I don't know. I don't really care. I saw that they're playing Miami. Do the Bears play today? If the Bears play, I might watch them. But I don't really care too much for professional sports these days. I stopped caring or started breaking up with it in 2003 when the Cubs were in the playoffs, were a few outs from the World Series, and a foul ball got touched by a fan named Bartman. And the Cubs choked and blew it. And the following year, and I've talked, they lost yesterday. See? I used to get really bummed, Mark, when my teams lost. I really would get bummed. And I go, they don't even know I exist. Why do I care so much? Hey, thank you, Keith. May God bless you as well. I know God has blessed you, Keith. I can tell the time we met. You're a blessed man. Where's sleeping? Unwrapped it. I do not know. Hello, Callie. Thank you for joining. And Emily, thank you for following the host. How much do I want to talk today? I don't really have anything to do for right now. I mean, I got things I can do. It's not like woe is me, I don't have anything to do. When I first got on the big social media platforms, it's not this one, I remember thinking it was the coolest thing I'd ever seen because I could be nice to more people and I could make more people happy. Goals for New Year. Batman got done dirty. I do not know what that means. Bartman. Yeah, he did. Hey, sweet Caroline, you seem to post a lot of negative things on my page, but I agree with you on that. It wasn't his fault. He was just a fan sitting on the stage or sitting at the game. Tried to catch a foul ball. It's the first time I've agreed with sweet Caroline. She's usually, I think, kind of mean to me. Hey, I will, Julie. Thank you so much for joining. Merry Christmas to you, Callie. And thank you all for joining. Thank you all for joining. I so appreciate you guys. I so appreciate this platform. I so enjoy going live every day and sharing some videos and watching my page grow. It's kind of fun. Holly enjoys it too. For anyone who thinks that Holly's getting ignored, she doesn't get ignored. She loves these videos because, that's sweet of you to say, UFC. Shave your head, man. Shave it. You're going to be so happy. Give it. It's a Christmas present to you. You're probably going to go, holy crap, I look funny today. But in a little bit, I will, Shannon. Thank you so much to Joy. I will, Joy. Thank you all. Merry Christmas to you all. Merry Christmas to you all. I'm going to sign off just because it seems like a high point. We're all saying Merry Christmas and spreading love and cheer and joy and feeling good. And I hope you are. I know some of you guys are alone and that's not what you wanted to do on Christmas, but no, you're not alone. Know that you are loved. Know that, at least I believe, God is watching down and there's a reason you are where you are. And there's a reason, you're not at your final destination and that you're on a path that is guiding you to a better place. And I really believe that from the bottom of my heart. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you are, whether you're alone or with family, I hope you enjoy this day. I hope you live in the moment, because when you think about the future or the past, you get stressed or feel guilty. And that's not a good way to be. So live in the moment, love yourself, forgive yourself, and have a very Merry Christmas. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.